Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Now, the TNT Youth Philharmonic Orchestra is seeking your assistance because they want funding for two major concerts that they're having. On August 5th, they're having Then Sings My Soul 1, and on August 6th, they're also having Fanfare and Tribute to Black Stalin. And remember, both of these events are taking place at Napa. And so joining us this morning, we have the musical director of the TNT Youth Philharmonic Orchestra, Mr. Kenneth Listrop, to tell us some more about it.
Good morning. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Of course, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Before we get into the events, tell us about the TNT Youth Philharmonic Orchestra.
We have been around for the last 24 years. Next year we celebrate 25 years.
Nice.
The activities over the weekend, we are purchasing land to build the nation's and the region's first music academy for the youth of TNT.
Yes, good.
So we are asking the public to come out and support both events, as we have purchased 3 lots so far, and we are now on the final lot to purchase.
Now let's go back to the orchestra itself.
Yes.
Tell us about it in terms of the makeup. What are the age groups of some of the people?
The ages go from 5 years old all the way up to 29.
And what sort of instruments are we seeing?
The symphony orchestra is made up of strings, woodwind, brass, and percussion. So you see trumpets, trombones, bassoons, French horns, violins, violas, cellos, some instruments very rare and unknown to some people in Trinidad and Tobago.
Of course, so a bona fide orchestra.
Oh yes, symphony orchestra. Yes.
Love it.
Full symphony orchestra.
Tell us about the first event coming up on August 5th.
It's called Then Sings My Soul. It's a celebration of the great hymns of the Christian faith and some of the contemporary music of the Christian faith. We have the Evangelion singers joining us. Everything will be live with full orchestra. The orchestra is 140 students strong on Napa's stage. They're going to fill every millimeter of Napa's stage on Saturday and Sunday. We are asking pastors, reverend, priests, whatever church leader title you have, to come out and to bring your entire congregation. We have to sell out Napa on both days.
Now let's go back to August 5th. Tell us what time it begins.
5:30 p.m. And the tickets are $200 for adults and $150 for children under 12.
And we're getting it at Napa Box Office.
And you get it on Napa Box Office.
And let's go to Sunday now. I see a tribute to Black Stalin.
Oh yes. Well, Sunday's concert, I switched it off and it still comes on.
But yes, Sunday's concert. Yeah. Nice. Sunday's concert.
Yes, Sunday's concert features what the students love doing best, is playing classical music.
Yes.
So we are playing massive works by John Williams. People don't know John Williams, but if I say Star Wars, if I say Jurassic Park, we will know who John Williams is. One of the greatest prolific American composers of the 20th and 21st century.
Yes.
Music by John Ireland, British composers, famous classical British composers and romantic composers. Edward Elgar. We're doing the pomp and circumstance. Da, 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 da. Trinidad has to come and experience this. And then the second part of the concert will be featuring some of the classics of the Black Stalin, Bondem,
Black Man Feeling to Party.
Yeah. So, and they have been arranged by a Trinidadian arranger, composer, Mr. Kerry Henry, residing in the UK. The orchestra, when you hear the music of Stalin, it will sound like nothing else in TNT.
And tell us what time that one begins.
That one's also at 5:30.
Yes.
And the students are all geared up. And when you come to hear Stalin's music, prepare to stand up and dance.
Yes. Mr. Listrop, I like that I'm hearing the passion coming across in your voice. And you mentioned you have so many young, talented musicians who are part of the orchestra. Talk a bit about the Youth Philharmonic's role in shaping the local musical talent.
Oh yes. We are about establishing what we call an orchestral tradition. I want to leave a legacy. We are here to stay. We have been here for 24 years. Next year we celebrate 25 years. Our students have been Island Scholarship winners. One is actually leaving, Mr. Chevron Novell, to study in Ireland in November. National Scholarship winners. The students excel academically.
Yeah.
They're well-rounded, very disciplined, being able to focus, to come to lessons twice weekly, to attend rehearsals weekly from 4 until 9 p.m. on the night on a Saturday. This year, of course, since 2006, we have been doing annual workshops. This year, the students they come from 9 a.m. in the morning until 5 in the afternoon with a 1.5 hour lunch break. And we are all jammed into our house in Twin City.
Wow.
And the students are just very passionate. I mean, if you see the energy, it's great to work around young people.
Yeah, and so that's the thing. So how important is it for young people to learn music?
Oh yes, really important. Listen, music is what we call one of the higher level thinking and reasoning. There's so much mathematics involved in music. And when students are exposed to this kind of thing, when they learn to read music, they can play music of any genre.
Yeah.
All right? So when we send our students, they can play in any orchestra, any part of the world.
Yeah. Now, I know that you mentioned one of the things, the fundraising is for the building that you wanted to do. But how is this different from the other sort of workshops or other concerts that you would have put on in the past?
Basically, we normally do, this is a new idea. Normally we do the same concert on Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
Right? So this year we decided to do 2 concerts. So we have our students learning almost over 40 pieces within a 3-week period.
Yeah.
It's a lot of music they have learned. And coming out of this, they could only be better musicians.
Of course. Well, Mr. Listrop, this is your time. Tell TNT why they need to come down to Napa tomorrow and Sunday.
Yes, because we need to understand that there are a lot of youth doing positive things in Trinidad and Tobago, and to celebrate the good and not the evil. And we need to celebrate the efforts of the youth of Trinidad to make a difference in the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. It's really, really important that we get parents, if we get the kids young, 4 years old, we save them. If we wait too late, when they're already incarcerated, that might be too late. Their whole future is in front of them. So we take in students from 5 years old.
Until what age?
Until right up to 29. We have over 150 instruments that we offer free of charge. You don't have to pay for them. Some instruments are very expensive.
One quick question, Mr. Listrop. You say you want to get them from old, so you have 5-year-old children.
Yes.
Can someone join at 16, 17?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, so they can join at that point. All right.
So,
and finally, for you, Mr. Listrop, any more information you want to give, how can someone reach out to you or to the orchestra?
Great. You just call 751 6297. 751 6297. That's my personal number.
Right.
And we'll have enrollment from September, and you can get your child involved.
Yes.
And in some cases, you won't even have to purchase an instrument. You just come and join it and be part of our vision and support it.
Yeah.
And we will make TNT a better place.
Yeah. Mr. Listrop, it was amazing having you in studio with us this morning. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing, not just for TNT, but for the culture as well. You understand, to keep the culture alive. So we appreciate you, and all the best with both concerts this weekend.
Thank you very much. Okay.
And that, of course, was Mr. Listrop, Mr. Kenneth Listrop. He is the musical director of the TNT Youth Philharmonic Orchestra. Remember, there are 2 big events happening this weekend. On Saturday, tomorrow, Then Sings My Soul at Napa from 5:30, and also fanfare and tribute to Black Stalin on August 6th, also at Napa at 5:30. Remember, you can get your tickets at the Napa box office. You're on the Now Morning Show. We're going to take a break and be right back. Stay with us.